You know, you really can't make up a lot of the silly stuff that happens in this game. Truth is stranger than fiction. And this will be the case with this guy, clan tag Spicy, Wakatu, or Whack at You. I don't know how you pronounce it. All I know is that he is the stupidest AFE driver I think I've ever seen in this game. He has a very powerful vehicle. Sustained DPM. Good accuracy spread. Now look what he does. Let's stop right there before we go any further. Amateur fucking mistake! It takes 6 seconds to drive around and cut through here, or you could possibly even cut through up here. Kind of, instead of going straight down that way, you could cut sideways. And anyway, there are much better ways to go down. I'm in my 2A7. I'm just driving all over here with the T-14 and the Challenger 2. We're going to camp snipe this hill because we have enough view range to do that. So I'm thinking, alright, this is a little weird. The T-15 has just clomped over a bump, taken damage from not even getting shot, from falling damage already. Okay, whatever, let's just see what happens. I'm going to stop right here. What's he doing wrong here? He should be getting behind the spawns. Instead, he's just charging right at them. And yeah, I know, Leopard 2s aren't the most dangerous enemies, but he's giving them side shots. Not to mention they have shots at their turret, so I'm already putting fire on them to try to help. Look at this guy. This guy's a fucking retard. He's going to try to circle strafe a pair of Leopard 2s, one of which already has his gun on him. That somehow bounces. Don't worry, he'll fuck up greatly. Just keep watching. I'm continuing to put... Some of the teammates are actually helping put fire on those tanks, too. He's lobbing 30 mils. Oh, yep, easy shot there. So I'm thinking, what is this T-15 doing? What the fuck is he doing? Oh my gosh, and this is why you don't rush the spawns here. Look at, he's not even... No smoke grenades, no designations, I'm trying to shoot at those enemies. I'm not gonna help him this one, I'm like, this guy's a fucking retard. This guy doesn't deserve to be helped. Someone like him should have been drowned at birth. And he just sits here. He just sits here with his fucking dick in his hand and dies. All he had to do was fire smoke because the rest of us could spot them. He could shoot at these guys with impunity. And it's very obvious he has smoke grenades. Not to mention, he could have at least designated and then pulled back into cover. And now, look at how much damage he's done. 1,719! To illustrate how bad that actually is, I've done 5 shots of damage, and I've only done slightly more than that. He also doesn't know how to do the salute emoticon, or whatever it's called. So at this point, I'm like, this guy's a retard. So let's just start messing with him. Go ahead and watch the chat over on this side. This gameplay isn't really that good. I only did 29,000 damage, and I got a damaged gun about halfway through, and I didn't compensate enough for it. Normally, this thing's pretty good with accuracy. But, yeah, like I said, this is just gold. The kind of things that people do in this game. Yeah, how does someone get to tier 10? And still Sui Scout. I even noticed I said, yeah, World of Tanks really taught you well. You Sui Scouted. And did jack shit for damage. And now he's trying to... Notice how he's not taking responsibility for what he did? He's just sidestepping and saying, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. I'm like, alright, I'll play. I say some are stupid. Much like yours. I'm actually trying to drive my tank and do an attack while I'm trash talking him here. And I say, look, I mean, I'm not the best tanker here by no means. I can name 5 people off the top of my head that are better at both PvP and PvE. I say, yeah, I mean, I'm a bit stinky, but I also pull my weight, unlike someone like you, who literally doesn't even do 2,000, not 20,000. If you did that after doing 20,000 damage, I would have said, yeah, that was kind of dumb, but at least you pulled your weight. Trying to knock down these trees so my enemies don't get camouflage bonuses, so I can see through them. Nothing really happens here. So then I say 1v1 me after this match. Any tier, and I'll fucking smoke him. And yeah, I mean, if someone's that retarded with the best sustained DPM machine at tier 10, yeah, I probably would be able to molest his tank. Easily. Tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guarantee it would be. And actually there, I think I just gave him a little bit too much side. Probably. Yeah, no, it was a T-14. I definitely gave him too much side. Those don't always go through my front. But, no, this goes on for a while. Said, pay no attention to my... Well, no, you can pay attention if you want. There just isn't a lot going on. I just camp snipe. Now he makes stereotypical, oh, what a typical American thing to say. You're so scary. See, notice, he's the only... I like how he plays the... I wouldn't say it's not the race card, but the... You know, the culture... And that... I don't want to sound like an SJW, but... I like how he goes to stereotypes like that at a personal level. As if Americans are the only ones who would, you know, challenge someone to a 1v1 to prove their dominance. You know, he acts as if that's only an American thing, when I know for a fact it's not. The trash talk continues on the left. Maybe I'd be better with somebody that suits my playstyle. Well, you know, for this, it can take and hold terrain, and it can charge enemies when it has to. I think it's a really balanced tank. It's got better gun handling than a T-14, but worse armor. But it has better armor than an M8. So I say, yeah, we'll find out soon enough. I mean, artillery starts to hit me a lot here. You'll say, oh, no, it wasn't artillery. That was the M1 hitting my gun mantlet. Circle is actually a lot smaller usually. Again, you can't really tell from here, but believe me, a lot of my shots go off course. At this point, I think you can tell, I triggered Wakatu, or Whack at You. I'll call him Whack at You, because he probably whacks at people, and, you know, his dick's so short, the cum can't even reach its destination. It just gets backflowed inside. Don't know how I dodged that artillery shot. It was probably way off course. But now look at the damage. Yeah, 202 clips, not doing too poorly. I'm only about 200 and some. I'm not ahead of him anymore, but you know, it's what I think is funny about is Wakatu thinks that this is, you know, a competition between my teammates and I. It really isn't. I mean, as long as we're all in position and doing what we should be doing, it's not a big deal. And I'm also trying to get a shot. I was trying to get a shot, but then I say I'm far from the best player in this game, but I can name 5 players that are better than me off the top of my head. But I also know when someone's going full retard. And then Wakatu lectures about how if I stop long enough to get dialed in, you might hit something. Well, you see, I have been hitting most of my shots, it's just they've been going high and wide of where I've been aiming a little bit, because partially because I haven't stopped, but it's also because broken gun barrel. It's not just aim time, it's also maximum accuracy. And minimum accuracy. Oh, the circles just get much bigger. But you don't need to explain, I can see for himself. Like I said, I just think it's funny how he's the one who's talking shit when he literally, I'm just gonna point to it over here, he literally did not do jack fucking dog shit. Then again, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, someone like him probably is, you know, full-blown tomato in World of Tanks. I mean, I wasn't good at World of Tanks either. I mean, I'll admit I SUI scouted. I did that a fair amount for a while. I got a little bit better at it, but believe me, I'm much better at Armored Warfare than in World of Tanks. But again, that's irrelevant. The fact that the T-15 is trying to talk shit when he didn't do shit himself. I mean, we could have used the T-15 here, that's the sad part. T-15 could have been camped up there with me. T-15 could have pushed artillery. We could have used another gun here. In fact, this arrogant little fuck cunt is thinking, oh, I'm so good at this, I can SUI scout, and then expect the team to carry. And then I can talk shit when someone calls me out on being a shitty fucking T-15 driver. I think that's really arrogant. I mean, it's... You can't make up this stuff. You really can't. I mean, even my worst games when I was learning my BMP-2, I still did more damage than 1,719. And the BMP-2 does not have good gun handling initially. It's got a lot of dispersion, a lot of damage per shot. But yeah, my BMP3 had BMD4, BMD2, a lot of these other AFVs I've driven have a very steep learning curve. And for as much as I hated the M2 Bradley, I still did better than he did here. And the fact that he did so poorly with such a capable vehicle is a testament to how much he sucks. I would not at all be surprised. I mean, to get to tier 10 and not know basic little dirty tricks of the AFV, such as designating a target and then throwing out smoke grenades, you do this while they're reloading, naturally. So then you're far enough back so that they're designated, which means they're always spotted, which means they often turn away from you, and because you have smoke grenades and you're not so close you're getting proxy, you can shoot at them with impunity. I've carried so many teams doing that. I've carried, I don't say carried so many teams, but I mean, I've done a lot of damage that way, and that is a good strategy to have when you need to carry a team. You want to maximize the damage with their AFV. But let's just go all the way back. Don't even know how to move this camera very well. This T-15 decided to go full retard very early on. So this one I'm thinking we're getting a little outgunned here. I mean, our Challenger 2 clip, he's probably running out of ammo. Like, whatever, I'll just finish off these guys over here. Not a problem. I tell the T-15 to keep on sucking. I'm going full retard. In the best, yeah, and I said that's really the... It's not, I wouldn't call it tragic, but it's just really silly. I mean, a vehicle that's got decent armor, decently quick in a straight line, good gun handling, not very good gun depression, but there are ways around that. You play it like an oversized BMP-2. And apparently sucking is a swear. Or maybe full retard, I don't know. But he says, what? I can't read when you swear like that. Really, you should calm down somebody. I'm actually... You know, I'm just tanking. This isn't a desperate fight. I'm not very agitated. I'm just trying to focus on targets near me. I have to be careful because there's a warrior that spawned over here. There's a warrior down over here. But... somehow ricochet off that. Even with Satan's penetration of 666. So then at this point I start playing with topicality. And one thing I learned in debate is many people don't think of what words mean. So I say, define swear for us while we're here. He never comes up with a definition. I mean, he's the one who started tossing those terms around, saying, oh, yes. He says, if you don't know what you're talking about, you should say nothing. When will you learn, or is that something you buddies just don't get? Well, no, the difference is I talk trash on people that are fucking shit. And if you fuck shit with your T-15, I'm going to say you're fucking shit with your T-15. It's very simple. And then the Challenger 2 clip finally gets involved. He says, thanks for ignoring the secondary missions, and good job at the higher tier tanks.
Well done, Black.
We could have used that T-15, but I guess it was just too bad to be good. Also, check, I was going to say check the damage, but you can... I'll have the screenshots for that at the end. You can see just how poorly... I actually ended up doing the most damage. That's really just because I survived long and I used resupply because I ran out of ammo. Like I said, this wasn't a great round for my gameplay. I've done much better. But for the T-15 being really stupid, I think this is the best one I've ever had. Because not only was this guy completely fucking dog shit, but he tried to talk shit about it too. And he always tried to deflect it. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you really can't make up the moments that you have in this game. They are far stranger than any work of fiction that has ever been produced. That's what makes them so amusing. So don't worry, there's more shit-tastic teammates, but also some really funny stuff coming up as well.